Fresh clothing drop in the city, limited to this week only. Check out new threads from brands like Braindead, Stay Cool, Thistle, and Revenge.
The Wild Collective Gear has a fresh take on Celtics apparel with over.
Now let's meet the starters for Anchorage. In the middle, number 35, Azubuike. Starting at power forward, number 22, Clarence Clark. The other forward, number 21, Yusuf Sides. At the shooting guard position, number 1, Jason Weatherspoon. At the other guard position, number 5, Jones. The head coach of your home team, your Anchorage starting five.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here are the five for Minneapolis. And for Anchorage, we've got Suggs. Clark is out there with Jones. And it's Weatherspoon in at the two-guard spot. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Tip-off goes to Minneapolis. Here's Dennis. Another shot. Here's Derrickson. Rebound by Anchorage. This is the first they're seeing of Minneapolis.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
For sure. This is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
And so here's Anchorage following the three-point basket by Minneapolis. And that one's good by Clark.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Anchorage. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Clark. 9 points last game out. Unloads from 13, and it's blocked. Defended by Jones.
And he pulls off the Panini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Clark outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Minneapolis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Got that one up quick.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jones, the pass to Weatherspoon. Stolen. Puts up a three. And another three for Minneapolis.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The pass to Azubuike. Kicks it to Suggs. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Anchorage shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. All free throws good from Suggs.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Dennis. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pushing it up from deep three-point territory. It's hauled in by Minneapolis.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
And now the first timeout called here for Anchorage. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Look at some of the numbers for him. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Weatherspoon the pass to Jones. Pass to Azubuike. It's tipped. No good. Shot missing. And here's Minneapolis now. They're on a 13-4 run. Count that bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Anchorage trails by 11. Pass to Suggs. And he drops it in from the low post.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
He's covered by Clark. And he lobs it up.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Anchorage, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. To the right side. Here's Weatherspoon. Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Here's Dennis. They lead by 11. Passes to Derrickson. Suggs with the steal. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Dennis. He's covered by Suggs. They get it back.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now the pass to Weatherspoon. Anchorage again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Clark has got the ball here for Anchorage. It's a 13-point game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Weatherspoon. Minneapolis getting their last shot to go. Pass to Azubuike. Here's Suggs. Drains it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 7.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
He's covered by Clark. And they pick up 2. 11 points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now a timeout call by Anchorage. And Richard, the season's still in its early stages, but the travel miles already starting to add up for some teams.
But it's so easy now compared to a few decades ago. All flights are chartered, team meals, sleep sciences, road games aren't easy, but they are easier.
Here to see the numbers for Clark, and he's truly a force around the rim, ranking among the top 5 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Weatherspoon the pass to Azubuike. Jones looking for an opening. To the left wing. Fires from the corner. And that one is hammered home.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Minneapolis leading by 12. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And Anchorage making a change here. Gaze checked in. Now here's Jones. He had 15 points last out, and then Gabe with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Jones. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. To the wing right side.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Azubuike. Oh, my goodness, what a play.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Yep, it counts. He's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Jones. It's Gay on the way. And again, it's Ankrum.
And throw move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Now here's Jones, and he's going up for the alley-oop. That cuts the lead to single digits.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Minneapolis leading by 8. He's covered by Azubuike. Here's Dennis. A three-pointer off the mark. And Clark has got the ball here for Anchorage. Azubuike, good.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
And here's Minneapolis now. Pass to Dennis. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another MJ.
And Anchorage making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Anchorage trails by 5. And here's Gay. Passes it to Suggs. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Suggs has got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And first time out of the game called for Minneapolis.
Put your hands together for your Anchorage Lancers.
And Minneapolis making a change here. Gillespie's checked in.
Gillespie.
And now on our rookie leaderboard, who are the rookies grabbing the most rebounds in the NBA right now? Let's take a look. He's covered by Gay. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. As Azubuike dishes to Gay. Lobbed up there for Clark. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Fires away from outside.
Number 1.
Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Minneapolis?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Rebound by Anchorage.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Gay scanning before. For three, Siakam. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
With the fadeaway. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
There's the pass to Derrickson. Nifty move. And yes, it's good. Derrickson's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Siakam for 3. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Anchorage leads by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Anchorage.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Anchorage shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. They've got Clark. He's out there with Suggs. And it's Siakam in at the shooting guard.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And for Minneapolis, pass to Gillespie. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Clark finds Gay. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Not going to go that time.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Minneapolis trails by 3. Dellavedova from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Dellavedova's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Siakam passes to Gay. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
He's covered by Suggs. Down low. Here's Derrickson. And he banks in the layup.
Number 1.
Derrickson's got 7.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Gay, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
The first one falls. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Gay hits them both. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's Gay following the three-point basket by Minneapolis. Inside, here's Siakam. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Minneapolis shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Suggs with the ball. 12 points for him. Great communication on the alley-oop. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Minneapolis timeout.
Now a timeout called by Minneapolis.
Put your hands together for your Anchorage Dancers.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Minneapolis. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place.
Well, I think for Minneapolis, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Throws it up high. Pass to Dennis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dennis has got 8 points.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Got a piece of it. Caught it. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Dennis. 8 points for him. Now Siakam. To the paint. And then Clark slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And Minneapolis has possession following the score by Anchorage. 5 on the clock. It's good from long range. 10 points for him.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Siakam looking around. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Dennis passes to Dellavedova. Here's Dennis. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. It's good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Gay, and then Gay with the jam.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says, he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
The numbers here for Gay. First in free throw percentage, 6th in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. To the inside. Clark for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Clark's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
He's covered by Clark. It's Clark with the rebound. Anchorage leading by 6. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Dennis. He's got 8. Derrickson passes to Dennis. Here's the lob to the hoop. Gay outside. Back to Siakam. Basket good. And it's a 10-point Anchorage lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Passes it to Dennis. Covered by Siakam. Out of bounds, Anchorage takes possession. Now let's take a moment to check out the steals leaders. Anchorage leading by 10. Loads it up there for Siakam. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. He's covered by Clark. The pass to Derrickson. And he's good on the three ball. Derrickson's got 8 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Siakam passes to Gay. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2. That free throw good from Gay.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Derrickson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
To the middle, here's Clark. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Pass to Suggs. Gay outside. And again, Anchorage with a triple.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Dennis. He's covered by Gay.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Derrickson over Suggs. Derrickson's shot is off.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Lobbed up there for Clark. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
He's covered by Clark. The shot will not fall. Anchorage leading by 15. That shot off the mark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but just enough to keep him out of risk.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Siakam, and again it's Anchorage.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Kicks it to Dellavedova. Passes it to Dennis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Gay. He's got 21. Good ball movement here by Anchorage. Shot clock at 6. Yeah, it's all in by Minneapolis. Derrickson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Steps back and fires. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Siakam misses. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for Minneapolis. That'll be the 2nd of this 2-game road trip. He's covered by Suggs. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14. Anchorage leading by 10. Releases. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Clark finds Siakam. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Siakam's got 24.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That'll do it for the first half. Anchorage out in front, up by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
On the bench, has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've gotten stopped, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Anchorage, Kenny, give us your take.
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit is getting done.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Anchorage leading by 15. They've got Jones, and it's Gay in at the 3 spot. A pass to Gay, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And for Minneapolis, here's Dellavedova, takes a 3, hits the 3-point bomb. 24 points for him.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Nailed from 3-point land. And Anchorage leads by 15.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
He's covered by Clark. Some solid defense from Clark.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Weatherspoon. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 5 here tonight. Minneapolis trails by 17. He's covered by Clark. Impressive fadeaway right there.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
From 12 feet out, and again it's Anchorage.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And there's the pass to Dennis. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Pass to Clark. Azubuike trying to break free. And that one's good by Clark.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Pass to Dellavedova. Over Gay. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Jones, the pass to Azubuike. Kicks it out to Jones. It's Gay on the way. Defended by Dellavedova.
Have mercy.
Wow.
Minneapolis
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now a timeout called by Minneapolis.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
Suggs, he's checked in for Anchorage. And a switch here also for Minneapolis. Gillespie's checked in. Here's Dennis, defended by Jones. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Clark, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Right wing. Drains the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Weatherspoon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Dennis. Buries it down low. Dennis has got 13 points. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Anchorage. 17 points was their biggest margin. The open shot, Suggs. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. He's covered by Clark. Rebound by Anchorage. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Azubuike and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Dennis. He's got 13. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
The pass to Azubuike. Back to Jones. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Clark, back to Jones. Azubuike on the wing. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's Anchorage.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Clark. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now a timeout call by Anchorage.
Put your hands together for your Anchorage answers.
Some numbers for Jones. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 9 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Now, here's Suggs. 14 points for him. Shoots. Open jump shot off the mark.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 32.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Azubuike, good.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Here's Dennis, defended by Jones. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Suggs kicks to Jones. Misses, and he wants that one back.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
There's the triple. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Anchorage leading by 10. He dishes it to Jones. Pass to Weatherspoon. To the inside. And there's Suggs on the assist by Jones.
Assist goes to
Jones has got his 9th assist in the game now. And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis. It's Clark with the rebound. And here's Jones. He's got 9. Clark outside. Back to Jones. Suggs passes to Weatherspoon. Here's Azubuike. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless. Minneapolis trails by 12. Dennis passes to Gillespie. Here's Dennis. Down low. A fader. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now, here's Clark. 17 points in the game. Great positioning on the putback. And Anchorage leads by 12.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Dennis. 15 points in the game. He's covered by Clark. He gets it in there. He's got 34.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Weatherspoon. Offline with his 3.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Passes it to Clark. Driving in, and it's Clark slamming it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Gillespie, the pass to Dennis. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Azubuike. Anchorage leading by 10. Now the pass to Jones. Defended by Jones.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Gillespie. Over Suggs. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Gillespie's got 4 this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Back to Jones. It's deflected. And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Here's Weatherspoon. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebounded by Dennis.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Nice pass there to set that basket up.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Suggs passes to Jones. Pass to Weatherspoon. Lets the 3 fly, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Gillespie. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And that one is good from Suggs. And it's Anchorage in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Clark is out there with Suggs. And it's Azubuike in at center. Here's Dennis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Anchorage.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Anchorage leading by 7. Gay passes to Clark. Azubuike with the ball. Missed it, and that drops him to just 89% from the floor. 8 for 9. Passes to Derrickson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Gay passes to Azubuike. There's the dish to Suggs. Fires the 3, and that one's good. Weatherspoon.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
He's covered by Azubuike. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Deflects the pass. The pass to Derrickson. 6 to shoot. Minneapolis moving it around. Over Suggs. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Dennis. Pass to Derrickson. From 18 feet away. Rebound by Azubuike. Anchorage leading by 7. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 23 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
That shot wide open.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Here's Weatherspoon. Gay kicks to Suggs. And it's out of bounds.
Minneapolis ball.
They say last touch by Suggs.
Substitution on the court.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Derrickson. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
Anchorage.
Derrickson's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Now a timeout call by Anchorage.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David. The latest, David.
Well, I had a chance to hear what Anchorage's coach told his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. If that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Clark. And here's Gay outside. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And Clark has got the ball here for Anchorage. 17 points was their biggest margin. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 10-point Anchorage lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
Anchorage leading by 8. And Clark slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Good on the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pulls it up. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And that one's good, Weatherspoon.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Right at the free throw line, another one falls for Minneapolis.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Now Suggs. Beyond the arc. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Anchorage leading by 7. Gay outside. Passes it to Clark. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Diamantopoulos. He's covered by Gay. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No good. Now 10 for 13 in the game. Minneapolis trails by 10. He's covered by Gay. Rebound by Anchorage. Clark for 3. And that one is off. Minneapolis shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. That bucket in no time at all.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Count it. Jackson. And Anchorage leads by 9.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
He's covered by Clark. From 13, that's good on the jump shot. He has 38 in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Back to Gay. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 triples in the first half. 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And the pass to Derrickson. Right block shot. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Clark outside. Gay right side. He doesn't hit that one. Minneapolis trails by 8. He's covered by Gay. And that one drops for him.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of end up losing this game.
Pass to Suggs. Chalk up 2 there. Suggs has got 10 points in just the second half.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gay dishes to Suggs. Pass to Weatherspoon. Shoots the 3. And again, Anchorage with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now a timeout call by Minneapolis. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Derrickson. Some solid defense from Clark. And Clark has got the ball here for Anchorage. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Suggs. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. Over to the left wing. And it's good, 2 points. And he has 42.
Number 35.
And so here's Anchorage. They have a 9-point lead.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The rebound by Derrickson. Derrickson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now a timeout call by Anchorage. They're up by 7. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter.
Minneapolis, number 55.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Launches it. Yeah, it's hauled in by Minneapolis. And they recover it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting from Minneapolis, number 55. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Outside, Jones. Clark trying to get open. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist from Suggs.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Here's Derrickson. Count it. Derrickson's got 14 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Dennis. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
At the line for Minneapolis, Derrickson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And Anchorage making a change here as Azubuike's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
So they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
.43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
27. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Anchorage, Suggs, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Now a timeout call by Minneapolis. They're behind by 6. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. 23 seconds left in the game. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
For 2, Weatherspoon.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Here's Derrickson. He's covered by Azubuike. Here's Dennis. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
For Anchorage, Jones. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Launches a 3. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1. Now a timeout called by Anchorage. They lead by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Dennis, 4th personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for Anchorage, Jones, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so Anchorage takes the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm trying to keep that way. So.
Well, whatever you're doing is working, man, so keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.